let's get back into woman empowerment. You've been doing a little bit of everything. You know, I've been, stalking Instagram for the last few days.
I've been stalking.
Go ahead, introduce yourself. Tell us.
Thank you.
Everything.
So my name is Mercy Baez. I'm a women's advocate for domestic violence. I'm from New York. I come out here from time to time to do some work.
I can kind of hear it now. I can kind of hear the New York.
I'm East Coast. I'm
What's
Virginia.
a New York accent?
I actually wouldn't say New York. I don't know though, but
all right, just
somewhere over there.
Somewhere. I just basically come out here for some work for domestic violence. I have a domestic violence campaign that I do.
What is it called?
It's called The Rebirth of a Woman.
The Rebirth of a Woman. That sounds so sexy. I need to know more. Keep going.
So it's a woman empowerment movement. It's surrounding around traumas that both men and women experience, and just basically coming together and really being vocal about what you've experienced and being able to move through it and heal through it.
So you've been a part of a domestic violence situation?
Domestic violence survivor 2 times, and
2 times.
Many times survivor of sexual assault. And going through that, the first time, actually, my first incident was in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
It was with my dancing instructor, and he's on tour now with Beyonce and Jay-Z. And I didn't press charges on him. I wasn't so vocal at first. And regretting that and knowing, like, okay, if I would have done that, I could have warned other women of what's going on.
Right. And that's really
what
you're
doing.
Like
yeah.
Right. So,
that's
even if I didn't get to do that, now I'm still being able to move forward with my movement.
Right. And helping other women.
Exactly. And just heal and continue to just raise awareness.
Yeah, because I think that's
so
what
common.
it is. It's like that's the main thing, that you are raising awareness, that you are honestly healing, because a lot of people take it out on other people and hurt people.
Mental health,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been
hurt
hurt plenty of times. Does not mean I deserve to hurt the next person that either I'm with or a friendship or anything. So it's beautiful that you're able to figure out how to heal and then also make a positive impact. You did a walk in LA, or that was what it was?
So that's a domestic violence campaign.
Okay.
So basically, I just gather up survivors or supporters of survivors, and we stand in high traffic locations.
Okay.
So we was able to do it this last Friday.
Oh, for real?
On the 29th, that was our annual stand.
Mm-hmm.
And we stand with cuts and bruises, special effects makeup, and we hold up signs to raise awareness on the statistics of domestic violence.
Yeah, because that's kind of wild, because it's like, oh shit, what happened to them ladies?
Like,
you know what I mean? Yeah, I was like, what's going on?
Right.
Yeah, no,
so how can women, like, join the movement? Like, if someone sees this, how can they be a part of it?
Yeah, honestly, just like contact me, reach out to my social media. I'm very responsive instantly. Just see if you're in the area, because I do travel to Miami, to Atlanta, to New York, and to Cali. That's where I put all of my campaigns together. And I'm going to Texas this summer to start there. So it's like, hopefully I'm able to just keep going with all of that.
I was like, what is it, H-Town? I don't know. I'm
going to get thought up and mess it up.
You know, no gang signs. I'm fucking it up. Let me stop. I'm like, I ain't from there. I'm not.
Right. So, as I was stalking your Instagram, it said you're a poet too.
Yes. I'm a spoken word artist as well as a freestyle dancer. I started off as a freestyle dancer.
Okay.
It's called Flexing. It originated in Brooklyn, New York.
I be flexing all the time.
Let me see.
Maybe not your type of flexing, but
I feel you, girl.
I be flexing, standing on people, but I didn't know. So that's cool.
Yeah, so it's called Flexing. It's like animation. They brought gang violence into the positive motion art form. So I mixed that with lyrical contemporary and contortion. So I'm really bendy and flexible.
Oh, I'm gonna need to see that
show
later.
us now,
I'm gonna need to see that later.
Put my leg up real quick.
Girl, you ain't had that dress on.
But yeah, that's what started. It started my artistry with freestyle dancing, and then it went into spoken word, and it went into acting, and now I'm doing more acting, just advocating. I still dance from time to time, but it's kind of just like my outlet to allow me to reach certain kind of people and to be more creative with the rest of my arts and the rest of my talents.
I mean, that's all it's really about, is the artistry of things, and that's beautiful that you're able to tie in something that's so powerful, so everything that we're about too, which is just woman empowerment. And like I said, that's freaking amazing.
Thank you.
It's freaking amazing. I wish I really could have came to the walk. I wish I would. No,
we have the next one.
Yes.
The next one.
Yes, I'm trying to come back this summer. Okay. If not,
I'm my birthday this summer. If you're trying to come back.
Oh, girl, when?
My birthday July 8th.
Okay, I'm gonna come back. You gonna party?
Yes.
Are we gonna party? about it off camera. We turn up.
Yeah,
Okay, shit.
Turn up topless on a jet ski is where I be on. So,
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, excuse me. So go ahead and give the people the social media where you can be found at, and just where they can reach you.
So my Instagram is Lord of Mercy, LORDDA_Mercy, MERCY. My Facebook is Mercy Baez, MERCYY, and last name Baez, BAEZ. My email address is in all of those different platforms, and you can definitely reach out to me there. And just let's get business working. Let's keep going. Let's keep
Yeah, I do hope this reaches out to any women that are domestic violence survivors, and because honestly, sometimes people just need to talk.
Yeah,
right? You know what I mean. Like sometimes people hold things in because they feel like they don't have anybody to connect with, or they feel like somebody's going to.
And some people don't even know that they're in a situation.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah.
Like
being physically hit is not always just the only source of being
not at all.
a domestic violence relationship. You can be spoken to some kind of way. You could either just be taken advantage of with your finances. There's just so many different aspects in which you can experience this. So it's very traumatic. It's very common.
Yeah, because that makes people feel like, well, my situation's not as big as hers. She has a black eye, and
I'm just getting yelled at.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
and it sounds like
it's all forms.
It sounds petty, but it's like all across the board is ridiculous. But yeah, it's like women, if you do have any type of domestic violence issues, if you are feeling, any type of way, go ahead and reach out to Mercy.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, your movement is so inspiring. So we should brainstorm how we can help women on a daily basis, because it's just so much gang violence and different things that's going on.
Yeah, at least
how can we help?
Yeah, how can we help them on a weekly basis? Like I'm even like petty to, it's not petty, but like small, even like small instance.
She's like, what happened? Wait.
Like I guess I said not really petty, but I meant like little, like like little instance. Like I'm even willing to help, like girl, stick your tag in, like, you know what I mean? Like it's to help out. I mean, I was in Mexico recently and girls was picking out my wedgie. I was like, that was a little bit, that was a little bit like too much. But like,
but thank you.
You know what I mean? Like they was fixing my bra. They was we was in Mexico.
I know, right? Just tell me.
Just tell me it's up there, But I mean, I appreciated them. So shout out to those girls.
Well, I mean, like I guess you can kind of do consistent basis of things. Like there's monthly circles that I do as well. The way that works is like you just bring everyone together. You just talk about things. You figure out what's the next step in your life. It's not anything that is like costly. It's nothing that's for the industry to be exposed to. It's just kind of you all just coming together and just vibing type of thing.
Place, yeah.
You get wine, you could stretch, do yoga, you could just have your own sanctuary.
You can get me anywhere. Anywhere. I'm like, I'm like that horse on a stick with the carrot or something, but it's like some wine. Like I'm like, hey, like you got me. I'm a sucker for that. No, but you're right. Like I did read this study that was like women are like more happier if they go out with their girlfriends like at least two times a week or something like that, because you can get caught up in your own world, your career, stuff that you got going on, your husband, your kids, and all this. But it's like, girl, you need to step out, and it don't need to be step out like every 3 months or something. Like, girl, like, because then you get way too loose.
Right.
Yeah.
And you just goose.
Yeah, like you don't need that. But I did read that you need to, like, it's constant. Obviously, it doesn't have to be the same girlfriends if you don't feel like it, but it should be just going out with your girlfriends.
People you trust.
That's how I feel too. That's people you trust, and just going to release. And it's not like you might not have nothing to talk about, but the fact that you are going out and just releasing your, like, I've been in the house and I've been in my mode for so long, that can just literally change, like, make or break, like, stress. Ladies, go out and have a drink.
Go out.
Yes.
Go out and have a drink.
And that's about the Vina app.
Yes,
Have you heard of the Vina app?
Mm-mm.
Well, the Vina app.
Yeah, that was one of our sponsors.
Yeah, that was one of our sponsors. But basically, it's like, I guess it kind of say it's like Tinder, but you're meeting girlfriends to do events with. It's pretty cool. You probably can hold an event
What's it
on there.
called?
Hey Vina.
Hey,
Vina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, they were one of my sponsors before, but yeah.
Yeah.
Always meeting.
Yeah, I don't. Can you swipe left to like I don't rock? I don't want to go to her.
Yeah,
event?
so it's like it's like Tinder. It's different girls, and they push you
like,
laughing
yeah, you can
because I be
actually
swiping left on. Let me stop. But you pick. It'll tell you like where they're at. They're in Koreatown, what they like doing, and different things. And you just say, hey, I like this person or I don't, and it's no hard feelings. They don't know if you swipe on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't know.
You
They
don't
only
get
know if you did right. If they swipe right on you, also, then you get it'll send to your DM.
Wait,
message.
so why would you say no off of their like little bio?
Oh, if you don't think
Or their
like if she be
picture.
like, hey, I like to smoke all day. That's for me. That's a
Okay.
I'm not trying to make friends that way.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
I'm giving
you know
my-
what I'm saying? It's just different things.
Mm.
But yeah, so I guess
Just don't go off the picture. Just
don't get out here catfish. Like, please don't be out here catfishing because.
Oh,
But no,
Lord.
it's a good app. I'm gonna definitely show you like
Yes,
after. It's a good
please.
app.
Yeah, because I don't think it's like I
Interesting.
like for her like we go to events, we want to meet women like just how we met you to come and do things that are in a positive light and do
Right.
stuff. But the same way I guess all the mother apps are like there's some little side people that's trying to just kick it and like she said smoke all day and do
Right.
something wild and it's like girl like I don't need friends like that
Right.
like you know what I mean like I'm out here to just connect and network and then if things become beautiful and mutual then obviously it can be taken to a higher friendship but
Right.
yeah that's cool I with a Hey Vina
Yeah.
I rock with them they pretty
I'll
cool.
try it once or twice. See what's up. See what's up.
Yeah, and so, do y'all want to ask you a question?
Okay.
Ask anything you want. I'm an open book.
You open book? For real? You
Okay,
single?
let me change the script.
You
Nah,
single?
just-
Yeah, you single. What's
She
up?
looking at me like,
No, I'm just playing, girl. No, I want to ask you a question. So, what do you know? Do you feel like there's a difference between like girl talk and gossip?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, gossip is just talking shit. You're not doing nothing with it.
Right.
Girl talk, I feel like you have more support. You have opinions. You have a venting session. There's just different
Venting
things.
sessions. Yeah.
Like, and so I have those type of stuff with certain friends, and I feel like sometimes either like I hear or they take it in certain ways of like you're just venting and just like I feel like I'm in a safe space. I feel like I can talk to you,
Right.
And I express how I feel, and like there's no shade behind it. It might kind of sound catty because like, girl, my coworker just pissed me off, so
Right.
Susie, and she don't be, you know what I mean? Like how girls just can do that, and that's like
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes that is girl talk, but sometimes things can be catty. I feel like if you maybe if you have that friend that could bring you back down. But
Or I mean, like if you just in your moment, if you still angry, just let it out. Like I'm
Right.
gonna
That's
tell
how I
my friends
feel.
and just be like, "Girl, go ahead, like speak to me." Okay.
That's
I
how
feel
I
like that all
feel, too.
comes with real friends. Just because I vent to a few people and they take it the wrong, I'm very straightforward to things and.
you know what I had?
Yeah.
Shout out my homegirl Amber. Amber.
Yeah, Amber.
Clippers girl. She said this about you the other day. She was like, Kiara is honest and polite in that order. Like in that order.
Thank you.
Like
I think
she
that-
really did. She said
Yeah.
Kiara is honest and polite in that order. And I was like, you know what? She is. Like Kiara is so honest, but it's like she has that southern twang of like it's politeness. And so yeah, like you said, like a lot of people do take things.
Yeah. But that's when you gotta identify who your real friends are. Who you can vent to. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I feel like you should be able to talk to them, vent to them, and
Because I'm gonna call you when I'm upset.
Right.
and I might sound like I'm talking shit, because I am.
But that's what your friends.
That's not
I
right.
hear you talk shit. Like,
Yeah, but it's just like it's all out of love. Just let me get it out.
Right.
Let me get it out. I'm not talking. I'm gonna have to see Susie at work. Listen, I don't know no Susie, but I keep saying her name. But I'm gonna have to see Susie at
generic. Generic Susie.
I'm half white, so somebody I know named Susie. Shit. No, that's good. I that's like a conversation that I have with people a lot that they don't really understand the difference between girl talk and gossip. Some girls be having that bad energy and having real bad gossip, and I'm like, nah.
I guess that's the difference too. They keep going with it. If
Right.
that's all they about, like that's the only thing that they want to do is just talk. Oh, girl, look at her hair. Oh no, she look trashy. Da-da-da-da. It's like, okay, now you doing.
now you doing
How I
something
feel with situations
because
like that.
she look good. Stop
Right.
it.
Yeah, if she look good, that's different. But how I feel, if you're constantly talking about someone, help them. You know,
Yes.
it's kind of like, oh, she looked trashy. Well, you need to. How can you help her not look trashy? You know, especially if she's
and you
new,
know what?
You know?
That's that real friend, because like there's this like quote that's like, be teachable because you're not always right.
Right.
So if you can be teachable, like if you're talking trash about Susie and she just don't look good and blah blah blah, if I can come to you and be like, well, let's, like she said, help Susie look good, and you're like, you know what? I kind of am tripping. You know, Susie does look good. She just got on the wrong dress. Like, I can't, you know.
And that
like,
happens, you know.
And it just be bothering me. So, yeah.
She's bothersome looking at you. It's bothersome, bitch.
But you know when a girl waves me, and it just be like, you be wanting to be like, it's like, Susie keep coming with this little sideways. I can't take it.
I cannot. No, it's true though.
Right? Like, okay, like, no, I feel you. It is. You have to be teachable out here with things going on.
And also with being teachable, we have to not be so judgmental also.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm learning with that. I mean, I'm not judgmental, but the people that I don't know, I guess taking things the wrong way, like you said, being, I guess, straightforward and then polite. So they don't take it the right way. So
girl, you got me fucked up. Please. That's
not me. That's not me.
I listen, girl.
He took a moment.
Do I look like that? No.
She says to me. Yeah.
You got me.
No, but yeah,
I might
a
say
lot of
please
people
first.
are judgmental. You'd be surprised.
Right.
Think about the smallest things too.
Right.
And then you find out when you're already engaged with them, and it's so like unfortunate because it's just
it's
like
so unfortunate.
You could have been a great person.
Yeah, you could have been great, but that just made you ugly.
Yes,
you
like
know?
you had so much potential to be great, girl, but
like,
you
you
decided
don't know
to
what
be the...
people is going through for you to say anything about them.
Right.
You're not in their shoes, so don't you dare say nothing about them people.
Yeah, because I mean, like, what's that little thing you pointing your finger and you got three pointing back at you? Like that's that. Like, it's very unfortunate for women to be so judgmental, and that's another thing too. It's like when that's something on a weekly basis. If you are judgmental, or you might not even realize it, but just like take the time to think of just like, do I really know what they got going on?
Right.
Or you know what I mean? Or like, why did they approach it in that way? It's like, if you're so judgmental, you're not really looking through a clear lens, basically at them, and like, it's just whack. I don't like judgmental people. I'm very open-minded.
Like that tattoo everybody be having, only God can judge me. You know what the friend
Right, only God can judge you. Yeah, God judging you, all right. He judging everybody. He's like, yeah, damn, I done made all these kids, and they out here just wilding in the streets.
I could not.
Girl, yes. But I think it's time.
Uh-oh.